remember, it was a clear morning. The sun was burning on the Judean hills, and there was a wind blowing east toward Jerusalem. It was a year since I'd seen Tal Shachar, and in Israel, a year is a journey between centuries. A year ago, there were 60 people living on a barren hilltop, living in tents and broken iron shacks, a foot deep in mud. No roads, no water line. Now, there were 170, and 100 more were coming, and the settlement was singing with life. They'd come out of the stinking ghettos of Baghdad and Istanbul, out of the cave of Iraq and the torture chambers of Europe. I kept noticing the new things. The tractor we'd sent from the States, a disc harrow, the new donkeys, the way they'd learned to make cement blocks for their own houses and for the neighboring settlements. And then it was time for the main event. Everybody took off, racing across the fields. The new houses built with their own hands. Now they were ready to move in. This house was for Sarah. She'd spent the last 2 winters shivering in a tent. And then we went out of the house and across the fields to the new community building. You've cleared the land. The first fields are plowed. The new school will be finished. What you have planted on these Judean hills, others are planting along the Jordan, in the Galilee, across the Negev. The exiles and the immigrants come sweeping in at flood tide. No one will ever be turned away. No door will ever again be slammed in their faces. They will come until the last homeless Jew has found a home in Israel. They will come pouring down off the boats, holding in their hands the seeds of new Tal Shachar.
In the harbor of Haifa, you watch them come in. They've come across 3 continents, 5 seas, and too many rivers to remember.
Ingenieur Kurzweil, ich kann ihn nicht sehen.
And on the docks of Haifa, they know that one stage in their long journey has ended. Now, for the first time, they're told and they feel the words in the very air about them. We want you here. Through this reception camp pass almost 1,000 people a day. Each one has his own idea of what he wants to do or where he wants to go. And here begins the task of merging these 1,000 hopes and dreams with the needs of the new state. Sometimes it's easy, as with Nagi. He's young and willing, and he'll go anywhere.
I want to work. You want to work? Yes. First, you must learn our language. Learn Hebrew. Hebrew? Yes, yes. Then how can I do? What can I do? Take this one to number 972, and they will do everything for you. Thanks.
It's going to be harder with him. He wants a steady job near a big city, the kind of life he's been accustomed to.
Sunt cel mai fericit om al statului Israel, că am călcat pe pământul Israelului astăzi.
This woman and her husband would like to settle in Haifa.
Doamne,
Mais je ne peux pas le faire, madame, croyez-moi.
Mais qu'est-ce que je peux faire quand mon mari a de travail à Haïfa?
These people come from the wild and distant hills of Kurdistan. Israel is a strange world. They want to be near people they know, a third cousin who came before them.
لا تكتب الساعة معاودة، خليها الساعة معاودة. لا لابد نقيد باش تاخذ وقتك أكل. تقيد بتصحنا اللي تقيد عليه. بعد كويس ما تيجي مرة تيجي عندي بكرة بتصحنا.
مردخاي ما. مردخاي كرباشي.
ما فاتا.
من كرد.
And so they come, the shepherds, the shoemakers, the rabbis, the students. Somehow each of them must be found a home, fitted to a job, to help build the new nation which is in the making.
How can you go to university? You don't speak Hebrew.
It doesn't matter. I know other languages. German, French, English.
Lectures are in Hebrew. You won't understand a word. I can send you to a kibbutz. They will teach you.
No, that's not for me. Please, I'm not a farmer.
A kibbutz isn't just a farm. It's a way of life.
Very well, but not everyone can accommodate himself. I haven't the level of idealism to offer my life for other people.
They'll give you more than you'll give them. They'll teach you Hebrew. And when you're ready for the university, they'll send you.
I'm ready now.
No one's forcing you to go to a kibbutz. I can send you somewhere else. To work, building a road, a pipeline of water, to a factory, wherever you're needed.
Does Israel need doctors?
Yes. School is possible after you learn the language. And when you learn, you work.
No, send me better to Jerusalem. It's better for me.
We're wasting our time. Make up your mind and let me know. Shani.
There it is, Mount Carmel, so close you can reach out and touch it. And beyond the Galilee, the Jordan Valley. Make up your mind. So they've come from 61 corners with their 61 bundles, to build houses, to cut roads across the stone hills, and to hold the new borders. If they can become the tractor drivers, carpenters, nursery teachers, engineers, stone cutters, plasterers, and electricians of tomorrow, then Israel can survive. And now Agan too throws in his bundle with the others. What's it really going to be like, this new land they've chosen? The clean white streets of Haifa, a booming industrial city, and everywhere the clatter of cement mixers, the new houses going up. Not so long ago, these were empty fields, and the people working in these factories were unskilled, displaced. Now, with training and with American equipment, they're making shoes, clothes, and bricks for houses. The newcomers ride east toward the hills of Galilee, and they are suddenly flung backward in time 2,000 years, to when the great caravans passed this way and the Maccabees were marching out to meet the Syrians. They climb to Nazareth, and they see the land as it was, the way it would have been if it had been left untouched, quaint, picturesque. The only industry here is the selling of postcards. And at Hana, water, so vital to this land, still comes the way it did thousands of years ago. This was wasteland, and not so long ago, nothing but rocks grew in the bleak earth. Pioneers came here and broke their backs to bring the water in and turn the earth green. Only a few will get off at this solid, settled kibbutz. Here, work waits for their hands. This is rich land, good for growing a new tree or a new life. This will be temporary home for some. Today they will live in this workers' tent city, building irrigation projects and new roads. Tomorrow they will build homes. Tomorrow there will be a city here. And now they're coming down out of the mountains of Galilee to Lake Tiberias, to the very edge of Israel, the end of the line. This raw kibbutz, less than a year old, is called Tel Chatzir, Harvest Hill. It is manned by young people who must teach themselves all the skills and crafts that will be needed to support life on this new settlement.
Kitchen maid.
You'll learn.
Perhaps not. I have my plants.
On a kibbutz, you have more plants than tomatoes.
And I want to be a doctor.
All right, I want to be a teacher.
And you will get a teacher by cleaning tomatoes?
Yes, and you may become a doctor by first cutting cucumbers. Tell me the sakin.
Please?
I need a knife.
Oh, please.
זה סכין.
סכין.
תודה.
Here is the border. Over there is Syria. And this is our land. This hill is the image of all Israel.